So in third-party profits, I'll show you guys where the supplier map is in there. That's a great place to start. In third-party profits, we have a supplier map here. We can zoom in, go local. Do you guys live near Denver? There's 15 suppliers right here, right? And then let's start going through them. Carrots Inc. We're able to see a little bit of info about them as well. Years in business, address. Now, also, just like with if we're Googling like suppliers and stuff, we need to vet them, right? We always, no matter where we get them from, we always want to vet our suppliers to make sure, so we can make sure that we're good. So for these people, for example, it says the brands they sell here, which is good. BBB accredited, which is good. We got a phone number, chat with a consultant, email us. Let's go to their about us and see what they're talking about. So now a lot of times, like people will have in here, if they've been in business for a while, they'll have like been in business for the last X amount of years. Okay. Our founder has been deeply involved in massage chairs. 1996. Love massage chairs. So, but has over 25 years personal experience. If we see a careers tab on a supplier, that is typically a good sign, right? If they're hiring, that's usually a good sign that they are a good supplier to work with. So we would just, again, just reach out to them. We all know how to reach out to them. We all know how to track and make sure we save them in the supplier leads page as well. And then just go through it, right? Check them. Wholesale cigars. I don't know if that's probably not going to be the best for Amazon. Aero Electronics. And again, you guys hear me say all like I don't even know what this stuff is. I have no idea what a microcontroller and processor is. But like they probably have some stuff that sells a lot on Amazon that a lot of people buy, right? And like so this would be like a really good one to reach out to. They have a lot of products, right? We can see just the sheer volume of products they have. Um Go down again, we're gonna look for some more stuff. Careers tab. Again, that's good. Contact, where's the about us? This looks like a good, okay, they're worldwide. Oh, there it was. I mean, this looks like a very legitimate supplier. And like again, you find one little bitty wire harness or something like that, right? That's the most randomest of products that's gonna sell thousands of times a month with very low competition. So again, we would go to the contact. Okay. Schedule a one-on-one demo with one of our experts. So that's what I would do. I would do a one-on-one demo with some experts, do a little research into the company, and then, get on a call and ask to get an account set up. So again, we would save this information in the supplier leads page. We would let's see if we request access. Fill this out too, register for arrow.com, and then just go through this, right? Again, so somewhere like this where it's like 70 years in business. So HDA, Beauty alliances. Looks like a little bit of everything here. Let's go to their about. Okay. So again, the biggest thing that I'm like looking for when we go to the about page is like, because that's where people will like say how long they've been in business. But like right here, it says 70 years in business. So like they already have that, but like I still like to see it, right? Um, you can see what events they have. So like whenever they have events like this too, that's a really good sign that they're legit suppliers. Supplier benefits. Huh. Hold on. So this looks like a network of distributors. Now, I'm sure everybody in here, maybe not everybody in here, but I'm sure some people in here have heard of Wholesale Central, right? This looks like a maybe legitimate version of Wholesale Central for like maybe the suppliers that deal in construction shit, right? But something to maybe look into, see what kind of distributors they have, see what kind of stuff they have, call them. I've actually met with some people who kind of like work as like brokers to help introduce you to legitimate suppliers. Like you can kind of tell them what category and they, kind of work out with that. I've actually run into some companies that do that, which I'm not saying this company does that. It looks like they already have a niche and kind of like just a network of suppliers, but definitely something that I would look into if this were me. I would like again look into it, reach out to them, see what kind of stuff they do. Western paper distributors. Okay, helping you succeed. Well, if you don't show up, we're just gonna keep doing this. So paper partners bring you the best products to meet your business needs. But like, okay, aside from this, local suppliers is like a good method to go after in the first place. Okay, because or local, but like also if you're using a prep center in a certain area, like try to find suppliers in an area where you have a prep center, if that makes sense. So like that way, because also not every supplier is gonna have like free freight, right? So like Keipp and Frontier and like a few others, Cisco and a few other ones, like they have trucks that they run with their company, but not all of them do. So like finding someone that's local or local to where your products are getting shipped can be very beneficial. So that's why we were like I was saying, if you were in Denver, kind of go through there. Products. So stuff like I actually have sold like quite a bit of like plastic stuff for containers for food for like restaurants and stuff. So trash bags, whatever the hell that is. But got some name brand, a careers tab, legit. The fact that they have a big name brand here. Um, they don't even show you all their products, but honestly, this looks like a very legit. They got looks like they got some name brand products, big name brand products. And like there's some stuff like Downey, I think new stores are ungated in. Gain, like the brand Gain. I know that brand, like new stores are ungated in, I'm pretty sure. But contact, again, I'm not gonna skip over anything. Gonna Google the address, right? Again, just to check on legitimacy. Western paper distributors. US Freight Solutions. So what does that mean? They might have their own trucking service. Phone number. We're saving all that. So like this is one where I would tell my VA, let me know if we don't hear back in a couple days because I'm going to call these guys. This looks like a really good supplier for real.